Welcome to this video. It's going to be a week of art, well 5 days because I lost a bit of footage and had to kind of scrap something in at the end, but it's fine. Hopefully next time it'll be 7 days. But I started off the week with some shop order packing. I had 4 this week to pack and I was just printing out a bunch of stickers, so quite small orders, so it didn't take me very long. I did have to print out a load more freebies though, which is fine, but I have to round each corner and that kind of takes a little while, but it's kind of relaxing in a way because it's like such a simple task. But yeah. Oh look, here's me putting them together. Lovely. Good choices. I'm actually filming this, I'm recording this voiceover a week later, so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh gosh, I need to restock those now. How annoying. And then I'm just putting them in the little bags, so they're all ready to be put into envelopes and shipped off to their happy new homes. That's pretty much all I did on Monday. Usually that's all I do on Mondays is pack shop orders and catch up. Easy peasy. Oh, and now on to Tuesday. Tuesday evening I did a little bit of collage in my pastel, and I wanted to practice a bit before I did some uni work in the week, because I've done collage before, but kind of like a warm-up I suppose, the day before. So I did these little mushrooms with a snail. I needed to do something a bit green and naturey, because that's the theme of the uni work that I'm doing, which I think I do the day after this. I can't remember. I guess you'll find out in like 3 minutes. So I'm just cutting out some shapes. Lovely. I'm really happy with the colour palette here because some of the painted sheets that I'd made are not in like the nicest colours. Well, the colours are nice, but they don't particularly go together very well. So I was pretty happy with these. It was definitely better to plan all the colours out beforehand rather than just grabbing what I had, because I sometimes can't just grab what I have because I don't have what I want, if that makes sense. But I was pretty happy with this. I messed around with that snail a little bit because I wanted to look a little bit, I don't know what the word is, scrunkly? Is that a word that people say? I feel like I've heard people say that. But it did get a bit unstuck, so I had to stick it down a bit later on again, and it wasn't as scrunkly. But he was okay. He still looked nice. And then I stuck all these chunky leaves down. This is one of my favourite sheets with these leaves that are on, because the paint got all bubbly and it made really nice texture, and it kind of reminds me of when little caterpillars bite the leaves and it goes a bit weird. I don't know, it looks like that and I really like it and it looks fun. Also, this glue that I bought it because it was cheap and it's not very good. It's just bright blue. But here it is all finished. I did some crayon on top and I really like it. And then here's some footage that I lost. So this is just the tape peel of this gouache painting that I did, which is a shame because I really liked the painting process of this. I tried something different, but it's okay. At least I got the end parts because I did these bits on my phone, so I didn't lose them. But oh look, oh yummy texture, yeah. Oh, and now we're on to Wednesday. What did I do on Wednesday? I remember. So that uni project that I was on about, I needed to paint a few more coloured sheets. I ended up doing way too many because I was just trying to get the right shades of green for ages. But these purple and yellow ones are really nice, so they were okay. But I prepare all these on just printer paper, so they're easy to cut out and they get a nice texture on them, and I just paint them with acrylic. Oh gosh, see, that's all pretty much green in that pile. And then, so for my poster, I had to answer the question illustration is, and I went for exploration. So I did lots of prep work in my sketchbook, and I wanted to do vines. It's like a jungle kind of theme, so this is me cutting out the typography that I made. This took forever, so this portion of the video is really long, and I sped it up 10 times. But because I lost a bunch of footage, this part is quite long. Sorry. But hopefully it's relaxing. I was pretty proud of how this turned out. It's not the most readable thing ever, but I think that's okay. I think that's okay. And here it is finished. Thought I'd leave you there with a bit of music so you could relax. Also, I didn't know what to say because it was just 4 minutes of me cutting things out. But here it is on the background that I made. And then on to the next day. I'd cut out all of these various leaf shapes out of all of those greens that I'd made, and this is me just sticking them all down from light to dark, just so it matches the sketch that I made. This was quite fun because the sketch that I made was pretty basic, so it didn't quite line up. This was fun. I was just mostly randomly placing these around. But look at that glue. Oh, it's fine, but because it's blue, if you get it anyway, you get these little lumps of blue, and it does dry mostly clear, but any of the thicker bits don't. And it was very annoying, so I don't know if I'll get it again. It's also not very sticky, and I don't know about you, I like my glue to be sticky. I think it's like a kid's glue, so it's just meant to be messy and stick moderately well. But no, it doesn't get 5 stars for me, unfortunately. I think I just bought it because it was cheap and because I thought it was fun that it was blue. I think I would like to use some more leaves again like this. They're very fun to cut out. The last one, you can see it right at the top, it kind of looks like a Christmas tree. Those are really cool. I think those looked really nice. These, I don't remember what these were. I think these were like giant lily paddy type things. But they look alright. They had some direction, I suppose. I was pretty happy with this at the end though, my final poster. I'm not very good at these kind of... I don't know if this is technically editorial. I suppose it is. But I'm not too good at making posters and marketing type things, so I was pretty happy with how it turned out. I decided to just market it towards like a younger audience, and then I could make it fit my work style a bit more. But I think overall I was happy with it. I definitely now that I'm looking at it again, needed to make the text a bit more readable, but that's okay. It's university work, so I can improve next time. And then once everything had been stuck down, I did some texture and some stuff on top with crayons. I am loving crayons at the minute. Also Neo colours, which are basically just really expensive crayons, but they're very good. But I also bought a box of Crayola because the colour palette was so nice, and they were £2.99 for that little box at the side there. Quite a lot of colours, and they're really nice. They're a bit weak, as in like the colour isn't so strong when you put it down, but I quite like that because it's subtle. So you just get a little bit of texture as a treat, and it's quite nice. So definitely get some crayons. I already want to get some more. Hey, look at that, more texture, lovely. Oh, that did nothing. Look at that. Oh no, it looks okay. Okay, it looks fine. Just judging my past self for using a crayon for absolutely no reason. I'm glad I added all those vines in the background though, because the top part was looking very empty, and in the sketch I'd made there was only sort of 2 vines in the background. It looked alright, but I think this one it needed a bit more. I'm hoping I can maybe show you more of my university work in videos, because I do quite a lot of it, obviously, and it'd be nice to maybe record some more of it and chat a little bit more. Maybe it'll help someone who is thinking about doing a university course or is doing one right now. I think it would be good. If you ever have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Maybe eventually we can do some kind of uni Q&A drawing thing, I don't know. But I think that would be fun. Gosh, my hand looks so funny when it just buzzes around the paper like that. I think this one's sped up, maybe times by 4. Hopefully the next time I do a week in the art, it'll be a little bit better ordered and timed, but I had to, I wanted to keep in some of the longer footage because I lost like 2 to 3 days worth, so I thought, oh, if I keep in these longer ones, that'll bulk out the video just a little bit more so it isn't so sped up. But I think it's fine, there's a few little gaps to relax, I suppose. Oh look, some zoom ins, oh texture, yeah. This was so hard to photograph. It was a bit easier for this video, but photographing it was so hard. But I'm pretty happy with how it looks. And now we're moving on to Friday. I was doing lots of uni work on Friday, and Friday is usually when we have presentations or lectures, but with like the whole class. It's all online, but Friday is usually a get everything finished sort of day, and then I can relax at the weekend. So you can see my sketchbook in front of me. Those were my like media experiments for that poster, because I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to make it. So I'm just writing up my reflection for the week, which I find is quite helpful. So I had that in front of me so I could write about each one just a little bit and figure out what I wanted to say. And I ended up going for the second one, the collage. And I'm really glad I did, because I think it turned out pretty nice. And now we're at the point where I lost all my footage, so this is something I filmed yesterday. It's just from my iPad. It's still some uni work, but this is from a different module, so a different class. And it's a charcoal sketch that I made for some development of my next children's book. And it's a little squirrel, and I wanted to try colouring it in digitally, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. And it was very, like, the process was easier than I thought. So I want to do a few more of these, and then maybe I'll end up using this method for the book. But for now we have a cute little squirrel. I think he's very nice and friendly. And that's it. Because I lost so much, that's it. That's all your days. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye!